Hello all of you, here we are with the fifth and last class for depreciation. Yes, though we are in the beginning of the class, but it is the ending of the chapter and all of you should know in the linked way what we have studied for depreciation. Yes, the first method we have done is straight line method. Then WDV method with 2-3 machines. One is going to, I told you, depreciation and closing, if you write separately, it will be easier for you. And whenever machine is sold, you give 3 effects. Okay. Write the depreciation till the date of sale. Next is to write the sales value correctly and then calculate the profit and loss. And googlies are there in the depreciation chapter. I hope you all are very clear with that. I've given you a lot of booster notes. Anyone who has missed the class yesterday should write booster notes. Rahul, if you have written whatever is your writing, koi matter nahi karta, click the photo and send it in our foundation group so that everyone can write that booster notes. Okay. Now, googlies I want to discuss once again. When you buy a machine, you capitalize along with on-road insurance, carriage, transportation, installation, technical fees and all that. That all is capitalized and depreciated. That's very clear. Once you purchase the machinery, after that every year you depreciate it. Yes or no? Every year you take annual depreciation. Yes. So in that case, if you want to take every year annual depreciation, that annual depreciation you take for 1 year, that if something goes wrong, insurance company is giving you assurance that we will take care. And after the year is over, nothing goes wrong, insurance lapses. So annual insurance, what you pay for machine is your routine revenue expenditure. Don't capitalize. If they give an exam, write a note. Next is repairs. If it is a major repairs which is going to affect the value of the building and all, if they say specifically, then only capitalize. Otherwise, repairs also always write off in the P&L account with a note. Third thing is, so many times machine is not sold. You know what happens? Machine is not sold, but it is destroyed in fire. And because we had insurance company is giving you 50,000 rupees. That 50,000 you take it as sale value. Suppose machine got destroyed on 1st August, April, May, June, July. 4 months you charge depreciation. Amount recovered from insurance company, take it as sale value and calculate profit and loss. Is this clear? And the fourth and the last googly, very, very important. I hope you are understanding. When I start the class, I always bring you back to the class by giving you all this gist. And is this helpful or not? This is all written in the booster notes yesterday. Fourth very important googly is ये आता ही है because combos का जमाना है तो rectification and depreciation. There is like some machinery which you have purchased 2 years back, but by mistake you debited in purchase account. So now you rectify it. Machinery account debit, purchase account credit. But now when you are rectifying machinery account debit, purchase account credit, you can't do at the 20,000 value which was 2 years back. Because had you capitalized 2 years back, you would have charged depreciation also, no? So 2,000. So today, machinery account debit to purchase is 16,000. I've made you write this with example. Check your boosters. Still, if you need more notes, always tell me, ma'am, we need more notes for this concept. समझ में आ रहा है या नहीं? So if you rectify earlier year's error, you have to rectify today's value. And if you say machinery account debit to purchases, this is the purchases of 2 years back, which by mistake you debited, now you are crediting. So route it through P&L account. P&L or P&L adjustment account. I hope this makes it very clear. So this was all the gist, and do solve each and every problem of the study material. Institute study material. See, institute is taking efforts to make material as we take efforts to make our material so that we cover up all the concepts, and some problem no concepts are there. It's purely drilling. Have we done? WDV, so many problems where it was just practice, practice, practice. But do it. Doing my material will give you a very good grip on concept. But to let the pen flow and to speed should come, you do that. And message me, ma'am, we were able to do all material, or I was not able to understand the third material. I'll make a video for that. Okay. So this was also a baseline. Now let us start with where we left yesterday. Last part. Okay. Yeah. All of you followed the concept of revaluation. It's almost like AS10, what we have talked yesterday for revaluation. You will do it in CA Inter. Right now, we are starting with provisions for repairs and renewals. Okay? This para is there. Can you please continuously, I was speaking, so can you please read it on your own, on screen? Pado. Yes. Total of such expenditure. पढ़ रहे हैं आप लोग? Every year provision you will make and repairs is credited for the actual expenses. The balance in the provision for repairs and renewals is carried forward on and the account is closed by transfer to the repairs. So what is happening, you know? Repairs is an ongoing account. Now listen, what is this concept? पहले ध्यान से सुनो. Provision for repairs की जरूरत क्या है? So whenever we know that some repairing work is going on, but we are not sure about the actual expenditure, on the estimated basis we make a provision. Any provision. Provision for bad and doubtful debts, provision for income tax, provision. Provision is some expense which is to be debited in the P&L account, but until now we don't know the amount, so we just estimate and put P&L account debit for provision for repairs. Against this, we will adjust the actual repairs. Exactly same like you will learn the bad debt concept also, the bad debts, the doubtful debts. Okay? Repairs, so how do you do the repairs? Routine repairs. And then the provision account is carried forward. We'll do one thing. Anyhow, we have used to writing all this in boosters, no? So today, let us start the class reverse with boosters. Right. If you have missed the class, this is all the flowchart for revaluation and all. You can leave the space or write it later. चलो हम लोग boosters से शुरू करेंगे and we will write. I'm giving you the concept of provision for repairs. God knows this is asked like this for 5 marks, or they may ask you this in final accounts also. So I don't want to leave the concept. Chalo. Number 1, write down some journal entries. I'm making you write. Concept of provision for repairs. Heading likho jaldi se. Concept for provision of repairs. When provision for repairs is made, provision for repairs is made on last day of financial year. No? Last day of the financial year, we make a provision. What journal entry will pass? P&L account debit to provision for repairs. P&L account debit to provision for repairs. Second. Yes. Now, actual repairs. I'm just giving you estimate. Say 50 rupees you are making provisions. We are into concept, so I always say concept पढ़ते वक्त 10 रुपए 2 रुपए ले लो बस है, calculator तो है ही बाद में. Now repairing expenses incurred. Suppose that actual repairing expenses, you will open one more account. Repairs account debit, say 40 rupees. Okay, 45 ले लो चलो, 45. To bank, second entry. Third entry, this was like repairing expenses incurred. Third entry, can we adjust this 45 rupees against the repairs? Yes. Provision for repairs debit 45. Actual repairs you adjust with the provision. To repairs 45. Provision for repairs debit to repairs 45. Nice, clear? So next then, how much will be there in the provision? 50 was there, 45 adjusted, 5 rupees is still there. Again you will create a provision and the balance will go on. After this, just prepare the provision account, you will be clear. Prepare the provision account, you will be clear. Provision for repairs. Suppose opening balance on the last day of the financial year you made 50 provision. Now provision debit to repairs is 45. 5 rupees is extra. Again you have decided that current year again you will make P&L to provision 50. So how much closing balance you will carry forward? Yes. Is it coming to 55? Yes. Current provision required is 50, but last year's 5 rupees extra. So extra, less, all, it may go on. Same concept you will study for provision for bad and doubtful debts, provision for taxation, any provision. Create opening provision is there. Provision is always on the liability, but it's just for presentation, like provision for depreciation we deduct from the asset insured. Yes, and repairs you adjust 45 and P&L. All clear to all of you or not? Put me a message, all clear. समझ में आया आपको? This is just example. I'm solving the problems right now, but I hope this is clear. You know, it goes on. Sometimes they say closing provision is needed 50. Then current year P&L account you will put only 45. Any one thing they will give in exam. Sure. Let us take up after this problem number 28 we will do. The last one yesterday, what we had missed out. अच्छे से करेंगे इसको. 28, 23. 23 it is now. Last problem. Following particulars are available in the books of the Zoe Limited. Provision for repairs and all is 1 lakh. Given now, actual repairs for 2021 is 60,000. And then 90,000. Zoe transfers annually 80,000 to provision. Prepare provision for repairs for 2 years. So they have decided how much they are going to charge for the every year for the this provisions. So for provision for repairs and all, every year they are going to put up 80,000 as the expense. Okay. So for this, which account they have asked you to prepare? Provision for repairs. We will do that now. 23rd problem in your routine notebook. This concept we have already written in the boosters. Don't write all these in your routine notebook. Concepts जब हम लिखते हैं तो ये कल के problem है, revaluations and change in asset. चलो, let us start. Problem number 23. Problem number 23. Last problem. Provision for repairs. Account you have to prepare, and it's a T format account. So we will prepare it as date particulars amount. Date particulars amount. Quickly. Now, yeah, read out. Even I'm keeping my book open. What is the first thing they have given? Provision for repairs as on 1/4/20 by opening balance is 1 lakh. By opening balance is 1 lakh. Actual repairs for 2021, which you must have put repairs to bank when you have actually done the repairs. Now provision debit to repairs. You adjust here is 60,000. And in 2021, and every year on 31st March 21 last day, P&L account debit to provision. They are creating a provision of 80,000. I will not teach this concept in the final accounts. Final accounts में भी पूछते हैं. Opening balance is given. Current year P&L account को debit करके provision you are making 80,000. Against that repairs is 60,000. So now how much is going to be the closing balance? Closing balance कितना आ रहा है? Orally you can do 1,80,000 and here you have 1,20,000. Nice. Bring it down again to the next year. Yes, you have made 80 provision. So why closing balance is 120? Because last year you made 1 lakh provision and repairs only 60. So वो भी तो 40 carry forward होगा ना? Logically, everyone is clear or not? Opening, closing by P&L to repairs. Now, next what it is that during the year 21 and 22, next year, 21 and 22, repairs, actual repairs are given to you in the problem as 90,000. And again on March 22, you are putting in the P&L account 80,000. 80,000. So this is 2 lakh. 31st March 22 closing balance is 1,10,000 over. 1,10,000 over. Clear or not? Provision for repairs 80,000. Against that repairs is 60 and 120. Again provision is 80. Against that the repairs is 90 and 110. This will go on. Next year again 110 will come. Again 80 provision and actual repairs. You want me to show the repairs account also? How it will look? Shall we prepare? I am waiting for your responses. Is this provision account clear to all of you? Opening provision, closing provision, repairing you are adjusting here, and P&L. I want all of you to prepare the repairs account also. Okay, right. Thank you that it is all clear. Thank you so much. Repairs. Chota sa account bana. You know, like 2021, whenever repairs are incurred, repairs account debit to bank. How much repairing you have incurred? $60,000 and then 90,000. So 60,000. On 31st March 21, by provision account. See, you can have a conflict with me and say, ma'am, आपने तो सिखाया था repairs, depreciation, whatever expense we incur, transfer to P&L. But if you have a provision, bring it here that you made a provision of 1 lakh. Against that, actual repairs are 60,000. Like that, 1st of April 21, not 1st of April, sorry, 21, 22, to bank 90,000. 31st March 22, by provision 90,000. अच्छा है, clear है, बोलो. Easy. Whatever repairs you have done, just transfer it to the provision account. Easy or not? Chalo. Let us do one more problem. They have asked like this, 22nd. Following particulars are available. Balance of provision is given 11,50,000 and actual repairs are also given 750. And then again 21 actual repairs are given and annual provision is 4 lakh. So you are required to prepare the accounts for 1920 and 2021. We'll do it exactly same problem. First was concept ripping और अब तो actual में ही कर लेते हैं बस last one and then we are done. Yeah. Let us take up problem number 22 now. Yes, provision for repairs. Repairs account I made and I showed you. I hope it is clear now. Provision for repairs account only I am making. Actual repairs account is anyways clear to all of you. Chalo. On the last day of the financial year, 31st March 20. So we will make that balance in the provision on the last day. 31st March 20, closing balance is 11,50,000. They have given. Actual repairs is 7,50,000. Actual repairs is, which you adjust here, you know, repair account credits and provision debit is 750. And balance in the provision account on 31st March 20, they have given. And company makes annual provision. So maybe on the last day only, they must have made annual provision 4 lakh. P&L account debit to provision 4 lakh. So we will take balancing figure as the opening balance on 1/4/2019. What will be the opening balance? Clear or not? On last day, closing balance is given 1150. And last day, repairs adjusted is given. And provision every year is 4 lakh. So this is 19 lakhs and opening provision must be 15 lakhs. Now bring it down to the next year very quickly. You should know the format, opening, closing to repairs, whatever you are doing. 1/4/20 by opening balance. 11,50,000. Bring it down. 1150. Now, again this year you will make a provision of 4 lakh. They clearly said that every year company makes a provision of 4 lakh. And 1150, bring it down. Actual repairs are only 3,20,000. Actual repairs are only 3,20,000. 31st March 21, provision account debit to repairs, actual repairs. So what is the closing balance here? Closing balance here. 1150 and 4 lakh. 15 lakh, 50,000. Against that, actual repairs is only 320. So 12 lakh 30,000. All clear to all of you? Opening is there, closing is there, actual repairs you take, by P&L you take. That's all for this provision for repairs we have completed now. Anything else is left in this chapter? And do study from the beginning what we have done, what are the reasons why we are charging depreciation. Sum of digits method we have done yesterday. That is also very nice. Sum of the digits method. I think all we have completed. Anything else is left, or profit and loss? Yeah, this profit and loss is just very simple. You have to calculate profit and loss that we have already done in the WDV method. Still, I think if this one problem is pending, we can complete it. There in the material to read. Whenever an asset is sold, you charge the depreciation till date so that you get the WDV, and then you get the on the date of the sale you get the WDV, and then you get the profit and loss after writing the sale value. So I've told you many times, original cost minus the sales value is wrong. It is always the WDV and the sales value. Okay? Right. So for that, one nice problem is there, small one. This explanation I've already given you. What is the WDV on July? You have to take a firm purchase in January 2018. Certain machinery for 5,82,000, spent 18,000. July, another machine was acquired and machine purchase became obsolete. And on same day, new machinery was purchased. You have to prepare only 1 year's account, 10% depreciation WD. Almost this is a repetition of what we have done, but a nice practice. एक problem अगर रह गया है, homework नहीं कर रहे हैं तो उसको करके खत्म करते हैं. Problem number 17 in your material. Problem number 17. We'll do it together, dear students. Are you all with me? Are you getting the notebook? We'll prepare machinery account only for this year. Yes. Change in method, revaluation. कल का concept बहुत important है. They are asking nice small problems for that. So you do it, all of you. Machinery account. Yes. You have to prepare. And opening balance and all the details are given to you. Date particulars amount, date particulars amount. Starting with the first day. 1st of January 18. Opening balance. 5,82,000 and spent 18,000 on the repairs and all. Oh, sorry, this is not opening balance. We have purchased it. So machinery account debit to bank. And on the same day, 1st January, 18,000 is incurred. Again in the same year, 1st July, another machine is purchased for 2 lakh. And now next July, this is sold. So for this year, on 31st December 18, what will be the depreciation? You have to charge depreciation. I always say 10% WDV right on top so that you don't have to check it again and again. So first asset is 582 and 18. 6 lakh into 10%, 60,000. And then 2 lakh into 10% into 6 by 12. July to December. So that is also coming 10,000. Everyone is clear? And now closing values. On the same day, closing balance. Machine 1, 6 lakhs minus 60,000. 5 lakh 40,000. If you want, you can write together, but preferably if you write like this, it would be good. And machine 2, 2 lakh minus 10,190. I hope sometimes you are also able to do this calculation without calculator. Of course, ये calculator ही use करना है, but why this mind mapping practice? मतलब orally भी करना है, because sometimes last moment when we are checking our paper in 3 hours, we are not having the time to do this. Okay, right. Chalo. So this is all for the first year. Now, next year, January 19 को bring back opening balance. Machine 1, 5,40,000. Machine 2, 1,90,000. 7,30,000. Is it easy? Just like a revision. Now what happened in the next year on 1st July 19, machine which was purchased in January, machine 1 became obsolete and it is sold. So whenever we sell the asset, sorry, it's not 31st July, it's 1st July, charge the depreciation till the date of sale. On M1, 5,40,000, 10%, 6 by 12, only 6 months depreciation. 5,40,000, 10%, 6 divided by 12, 27,000. 27,000. Yes, is the depreciation. Now on the same date, we will write by bank. By bank, the sales value. You have sold it for 386. I want to repeat. If this is destroyed, an insurance company also gives you the money. It's as good as the sales value only. And on the same day, we have to calculate the loss. By loss, which will go to P&L account. 540 minus 27,000 minus 386, 1,27,000 is the loss. 540 asset has gone out. Bye-bye. Now, on the same day, another machine is purchased. 4 lakh. And now on 31st December, charge depreciation. First you charge on machine 2, 10%. 19,000. Then machine 3, 4 lakh into 10% into 6 by 12. Because this is again purchased in July. 20,000. So total depreciation is 39,000. Anyone in the class is feeling, ma'am, we want to write 1 for depreciation, balancing figure as closing balance, you can. तो फिर वर्किंग नोट बनाना पड़ेगा आपको. So this is a easier way, time saver way. Machine wise, keep it separate. Okay. Now what is the closing balance of machine 2? 1,90,000 minus 19,000. 171. Machine 2. Oh, sorry, I missed writing. By closing balance and then machine 2. And now machine 3. 4 lakh and 20,000 depreciation. 1,80,000. अब टोटल करके देखो. टोटल करके देखो टैली हो रहा है नहीं. 540, 190, 4 lakh, 11 lakh, 30,000. 27,000 plus 386, 127, 19,000, 20,000, 171, 180. Have I done something wrong? Yeah, correct ही है. बिल्कुल wrong किया है हमने. 4 lakh minus 20,000 is 380, and both sides the total is coming 11 11,30,000. This is the normal level of problems which are asked, dear students. They are very easy in the foundation level. Only thing is you have to have your focus correctly, which machine is coming, going, and calculation speed. Some chapters like BRS rectification, you need analytical skill. Here you need this calculations. Okay? Chalo. That's all for this. I hope all the booster notes, everything is clear for this chapter. So shall we close this chapter, depreciation? Added to this will be a separate video for having a grip on the concept called as provision for depreciation. We don't want to work out all detailed problem, but just the concept. And sometimes when asset is sold, listen all of you, just now I gave 3 effects. Charge the depreciation, write the sale value, and then write the profit and loss. Sometimes in exam they are asking you to make asset disposal account. Ma'am, kuch to alag hi pucha tha, make asset disposal account. Whatever you are doing in asset account, can you take 5,40,000 in a separate account, asset disposal account, and make it over there? Yes. 2 minutes it will take. Why? Ab itna kiya to wo kyun chhodna? I hope you are getting. You can also make a circle like this. Array. Digital screen, no, sometimes it doesn't stay. ठीक है चलो. I hope you are getting. तो आप क्या? अच्छा, आप 3 circle बन गए. Oh God. I hope you all are getting. Instead of writing all this, can I take 5,40,000? पक्का it's Diwali time now. I'm making rangoli on screen. ऐसा लग रहा है. हाँ. So take all these 3 figures. Instead of writing this, you may write on the credit side machine disposal account. और यहाँ एक account बनाओ. Asset और machine disposal account. बनाओ आप लोग भी बनाओ. On the debit side, bring 5,40,000 from the machine. Machine, you are going out, we are dumping you in a separate account, 5,40,000. Now do all that here. Charge depreciation 27,000. Then 386 is the what you call as sale value. And then loss is coming 127 sub SAI. Finish. Instead of adjusting all profit and loss there, just do it in the asset disposal account. Okay. So that's all for depreciation. If you have any doubt, you can ask. Thank you so much for watching the video till end. And we are beginning with the next topic then.